So today we're gonna have a Dragon Link test hand video. I just got top 8. I got 5th place exactly at a Nintendo Switch tournament with the deck. I only playing it 2 days, and here we're gonna go. I'll go 1. That's good. It's not bad. That's really good. 5. So although you'd be like, you drew these two, that kind of sucks, but these two are really good. Like some people might go, normal summon safe for the effect Sin Nocto, but we're not gonna do that. So you're gonna normal summon, link it off, go into Striker Dragon, affect the Striker, chain 2, Nocto, chain block, summon Noctovision. Striker's gonna get me Boot Sector. Then here I would skip going into Romulus since you already have Ravine. 2, go into Seal, Noctovision effect, draw a card, call by. That's actually really good. Now we can go Ravine. I'll go Ravine effect, Sin Tracer. Then Ravine's gonna send Levineer. We have safer than Grave, might as well use it. And we have 3 darks. And we're gonna send this to the Grave. Now safer effect, banish itself, add Levy. Levy effect, banish all 3. Summon, roll the dice. 5, hit one of the cards. Then take this. Boot Sector effect, summon Tracer, Tracer, pop Boot Sector. Actually, no. Here, I wouldn't use Tracer effect. I'll link these 2 off. Make IP. Tell my opponent to go ahead. Because now you have double. You have a bounce and a spin. And a lot of decks, granted, you would think like a bounce and a spin isn't a lot. But a lot of decks cannot play through like removal of cards more so than just negated effects, and that still counts as a body. And you can do like safer bounce, chamber effect, tidying. Then they do something else, IP chamber. Summon unicorn effect. You pitch the tidying to spin something. Now next turn you can go tidying effect, summon chamber, gets you tidying. 4, affect the Axel code target, and now you have 2 pops, 2 things in hand. So always remember, like, less is more with this deck. Ending on like sealed IP is really good. Sealed tidying is really good as well. So sometimes it feels wrong because you're used to either playing a lot or not at all. And this deck is kind of like a mid range deck, but it does kill your opponent sometimes just randomly, or it feels like they shouldn't have died that turn, but they do because you have so much follow up on the turn after. So just remember that sometimes, more times than not, doing less with this deck will get you more out of it. We're gonna go again. 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, honestly, this hand sucks, but you can still make it work. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna normal summon synchron effects on the summon abs. Then we're gonna link off abs. Going to, do we link off both? No, we don't. Link off synchron summon striker effect, get boot. Get boot sector. Now we're gonna go these two. Make Romulus effect. Put on this side. So let's glare. Actually, chain link 1 Absrouter, chain link 2 Romulus. Almost forgot what I was doing. Get you the field spell. Necessarily, you don't need to do too much more. So what we're gonna do, like we're activating Ravine this turn doesn't really get you anywhere. We're gonna go boot sector effect. Summon out these two. Gonna go Tracer pop sector, boot sector. Summon. Now we're locked into darks, by the way. Don't forget that with this deck. Oh, what's the other one? Like synchron. We're gonna go 1, 2. Chaos Roller. Oh shoot. Effect a Chaos Roller. Alright, so we hit Effect Veiler, Gamma, Absrouter, Chaos Space. Chaos Space is always good to hit. I'm gonna get Veiler and send abs and the rest to the grave. Now we're gonna link these two off, make a seal, then go effect the ruler. We're gonna banish the light and the dark. Gonna banish the light and Striker Dragon. So you can add it back later off this Chaos Space that we hit. Summon out. Down. This gets banished. This goes to grave. Make a hot red. Seals hot red. Then Chaos Space. Banish yourself. Put back Striker. Draw a card to another space. So that's really good for follow-up next turn. So now they have Seal, Hot Red, Effect Veiler, Ash. Potentially a Gamma. And go like, okay, well, go ahead. On their turn, Spears. Summon Seifert. I'll just summon Seifert because I have Ravine in hand. and then we can go levy to attempt to break the board next turn. So even if they destroy this, they can and they don't get rid of this, and we use both of these, then we go next turn, draw for turn, like Ravine, pitch to Gamma, send levy. Seyfert effect, banish, get back levy. Then go levy effect. You can destroy 2 cards or not, or summon back a card, like Tracer or something. You can do a lot of. Let's do another one. It's like that hand wasn't the best, but just depending where, like, obviously we're not playing as if your opponent has hand traps, because I'm not playing against anybody actually. I'm just doing hands and what you can do with them and how you can play around certain hand traps if you get to that like situation and you're playing in a tournament. But just remember, it's not a streamline deck. It's a streamline deck. So it's kind of whatever you stumble into, you just have to go for that play. But more often times than not, if you can at least make Chaos Ruler, you should make Chaos Ruler. And then go Seal after that, if that's the case. And now you have Chaos Ruler for follow-up next turn. Three, not looking good. 4, 5. So here it's obvious. Just gonna have to make Seal pass. Rocket Tracer, summon, Striker, Striker effect. Get me Boot. Now here, what I would do is Striker effect pop itself. Add back Tracer. Now you go Boot Sector effect, summon out Tracer. Tracer effect pop Boot Sector. Recharger at. Pass it. Gonna get Recharger. And here, honestly, I'll just make Seal pass. Because Savage doesn't get you anything. And even with Mills off of the Chaos Ruler, it'll be like Chaos Ruler set tidying. Especially if they didn't hand trap you this time. So the safer play is like, sure, I'm already in nib territory. I'm just going to end Seal, set tidying, pass. Because even if they nib you, you still get the Heraldic Seal effect because it was tributed. And you summon a card and you still have tidying to bounce the card and something else. So that one wasn't the best. Very short one, but you do get hands like that. Especially against Tri-Brigade. Tri-Brigade loses to Seal tidying. Unless they just have like Call by the Grave or something, or Ash. Alright, I'm going for one more. Tracer. Chaos. Seyfert. So here isn't terrible. But it does still kind of suck. Normal Seyfert. Going to Striker effect. Get Boot Sector. Then go Boot effect, summon Tracer effect, pop Boot. summon Recharger. I'll go Recharger into, because I'm locked into darks now. So that's the hard part. Just make a ruler. Ruler effect. Hit 2, 3, 4, 5. So react Noctovision. The mills weren't that good either. So now you're in a kind of a tight spot. Like the better play there probably was just to go seal. And not pop with but is there anything else I can do? 2, 3. Pop itself summon back. So even if you wanted to go more, like the best you could do is go to Quad Boral. Then chain. Effect a quad, send levy because you're gonna just add it back off of Safer. Pop itself. Summon back 1, 2. Then link these two. Make a savage. Savage effect target quad. This is called by the grade, by the way. Quad Whirl. And then Safer effect. Banish. Add back levy. And that's it for that hand. So at least you end with, like, you have a negate, you have a pseudo trap, chaos for follow up. Even if you wanted to, you could do banish 3 and get a hand effect. It's probably better if they didn't nib you already. Summon, hit the hand. Then pass. Have Gamma in hand. Let's do one more. Gonna make the last one a quick one. So here we're definitely 100% starting quick launch. So you drew the 2 bricks, so that sucks. Quick launch. We drew tiding? Yeah, we drew tiding. So make Tracer. Tracer going to Rocket. I mean Striker. Then Striker effect. Get boot. Then go Striker pop. add, boot, summon, effect, pop. Going to recharger. Actually, no, we're not popping. Just gonna summon it out. Like, yeah, we're not gonna. Just gonna summon it out. Normal summon. Link these two. Make seal. Set tidying. Cause these hurt at like drawing both. Well, I did say it was gonna be a short one. That was actually unfortunately shorter than I expected. But I would definitely just end on those two and call it a day. And then have like gamma if they you have gamma for anything after you tidying your monster, and gamma would be like really huge there. But that's it for today, guys. Thank y'all for requesting the video. I appreciate all the feedback that I do get, and I'll catch you guys later.